everyone, so it is another book review again. I feel like I've been doing a lot of book reviews lately. I think the past few books have been kind of quick reads, but the book I'm reading right now is a little bit longer and more in-depth, so there won't be a book review probably for a little while. Today's video and book review is on this book, Blessed Are the Misfits by Brant Hansen. Now, I have already reviewed a book by Brant Hansen before called Unoffendable, and I will leave a card up here if you would like to go and check out that review. So I am very familiar. I've read his other book. I'm very familiar with him. I listen to his podcast, and I will leave a link down below to his website where you can check out his podcast and all the other stuff that he does. This book I really like because I could relate to it a lot. It's just an encouraging book and just really good book. The way he writes is he has sort of a humorous way of, talking about things. So he can talk about something fairly serious, but he also does it in a way where it's not like this really heavy, deep, serious, kind of discussion. It's a little, it's almost a little more lighthearted, but not in not in a bad way. But you still understand how important and serious the topic is. It's a good read. It's a pretty fast read. Like I said, he's kind of humorous, so and he shares stories, personal stories, and different things like that. This book he is a Christian, so it is a Christian book, and this, the title up here says, "Great news for believers who are introverts, spiritual strugglers, or just feel like they're missing something." And the big thing in this book was, like it says back here, warning: if modern church culture makes perfect sense to you and you always fit in seamlessly, don't read this. But he talks about, not, maybe you're a believer but you still struggle with depression or loneliness or mental health things, or maybe you're a believer and you don't fit into the church culture, you don't get some of it, or maybe you don't have these, spiritual feelings, or, all of these things, like when you're worshiping and things like that, or maybe you're kind of an introvert and you're not very good at talking to people, things like that. He has Asperger, and he is also an introvert, and he also struggles with depression, and so he shares a lot about that. And honestly, I think even if you were not a believer, even if you're not a Christian, I think this would still be a book that you would probably find very encouraging, specifically just because of the type of person that he is. I think that non-Christians can enjoy this stuff as well. I think it's beneficial, So I would definitely recommend this book. I would also recommend his other book. I did hear actually that he is currently writing another book, so I'm curious to see what that one's about. I don't know what it's about yet. But yeah, I would recommend this book because I really liked it. It's one of those books that I could read again, you could read a few times. Same with his other book, Unoffendable. You could read it multiple times and get quite a lot out of it. And like I said, it's just, it's kind of, there's some serious topics in here, but the way he writes, it's more like he's talking with you instead of you just reading. And, it's humorous, and it's encouraging and inspiring and all that good stuff. It is humorous, though. There is quite a bit of, little funny things throughout. So guys, I would recommend this book. I will be leaving a link to his website where you can get this book. And I will also leave a link to Amazon as well. So there'll be two links, places where you can get this book. You don't have to get it from those places, but I just thought I'd provide links in case you guys wanted to go and pick up this book. So guys, that is the review. Again, I would highly recommend this book. There probably won't be a book review for a little while. Like I said, the book I'm reading right now is a little more in-depth and has a lot involved in it. And the other book I'm reading is The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, which I think everyone's pretty familiar with that. I actually have never read the Lord of the Rings series, so this is my first time, reading through the series, and it's kind of different when you see the movie first and then you go and read a book series. It's different. I feel like it's a little more helpful because when you're reading about the characters and situations, you can actually picture like what's from the movie. So it kind of makes it interesting. And same thing, like in The Hobbit, they were singing the song about the Misty Mountain, and then when I was reading that in the book, I was thinking about the actual song, or like Peter Holland's version of that song. I'll put a card up here if you haven't heard that, because that's a really good version of that song. Probably won't be a book review for a little while, but you guys can still subscribe to get more book reviews and art videos and hopefully some other type of videos soon. I'd like to do some different stuff. Don't forget to like and comment if you want to. Comment down below any books that you guys are reading or book series and things like that. I'd love to hear about it. Hope you all enjoyed this video and that was helpful and that you're all having a great day. Go out and read a book or help someone or do something relaxing today. We all need kind of a little bit of relaxing time, I think, so find something kind of relaxing to do, you know? Just, you know, reading a book is relaxing, but also, you know, watching The Office while it's still on Netflix is also very relaxing. So yeah guys, stay awesome and I'll see you all next time. Bye!